So, when you're trying to get inside on a fighter, when you're trying to negate their range, yes, you want to get on the inside, but you don't want to get on the inside by coming straight at them. It's not a bull charge. It may work for takedowns as far as that mentality where you just kind of go straight on as much speed as you can and you get there, but when your head's still in range of being punched, you don't just want to walk straight in. So biggest thing with this, and this is what I said before, where it's harder for somebody to hit a curveball than it is for somebody to hit a ball on a tee. If your head's sitting here for the full minute, they know where they're throwing. It eventually comes to the point where they don't even have to be looking at you. They just know the basic area you're in, and they can throw blind techniques, which is going to happen big time. You'll see a lot of people, they throw, a big overhand right, or in my case, an overhand left, where they just kind of duck their head. They're looking over here because they're really trying to pull across this power. If your head hasn't moved, there's a good chance they're going to hit it. So, as you're trying to get inside on somebody, be in your range where you're not getting hit, and keep this going. If you're moving, they're either not throwing anything at you, or they're throwing and hopefully missing. And that's when you use the point of, say they throw a cross, you've slipped the cross, and now you're on the inside. His hand's past you. He's going to readjust because you're on the inside. Somebody, long arms like him, these punches aren't going to do a whole lot. His power is here, not here. So you get on the inside, you throw your quick little technique, and then when you get out, getting out isn't taking a half step back. Because now you just put yourself on the end of this cross. Yep. So if I'm here, I'm moving, I'm in. If you look, this hand's passed, and for him to hit with this, he's going to rotate his body and come back around, which means I have a bigger opportunity to sit here, throw a combination, and then when I get out, I'm not coming here. If I only step this far back, I'm going to sleep. I got to be in, throw my combination, and I'm here.
Correct, because you don't know if he's just going to follow you on the way out.
Exactly.
You can get one step out of range. It's not going to matter if he lunges at you.
The same way before when I said if you're sparring, if you think you hit too hard, you have. If you think you haven't moved back far enough, you haven't. Cages are 20, 18 feet? Something like that? They're big. Even boxing rings, I think they're 18 to 22 feet range, depending on where you fight. Yeah. You've got a lot of room. And this is why something as simple as like controlling the middle of an area works a little bit better. We'll get into that all later. But you're going to have the room to get out of there. Don't think of it as you're not being effective. If I'm fighting Josh and I'm back here and he's over there, that's cool. You know why? I'm not getting hit. Then you start to work everything. As I start coming back in, again, I just don't want to come straight at him. I want to be using angles. I'm moving around. I'm here. Now, if you notice, I just cut 3 different angles. One thing he may not have noticed is I just gained 2.5 feet on him. I started from back here, he's there. I'm moving my head, I'm moving this way. I'm moving this way, I'm moving this way. Suddenly I'm standing on his foot. It's these little ways to get in, especially when you're fighting somebody long, for you guys, you gotta find ways to get in other than eating a punch and getting in. So we're gonna go to Josh for commentary.
That's right. Change levels. What Jimmy's talking about, moving your head and whatnot. You're kind of moving it now and cutting angles and everything, but I haven't seen anybody, get down. Especially if I'm going against someone taller with more reach. Like, I know he's not much taller, but he does have more reach. So if I'm here, there's nothing wrong with, as he's throwing a punch. Like here. Obviously, you have to watch out for easy kicks and whatnot. Okay, but especially when someone's taller, don't just try and go this way. You want to bring our head up and down too.